You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button. We do talk a good bit of sports betting here. It's not a sports betting show, but I think it's sort of negligent if you're not including what the odds makers are saying about a game. And for those that, I know a lot of you do sports bet, but no doubt there are many of you who don't. And this isn't a gambling segment, so don't misunderstand me. But just for context, there is a phrase that that bettors will use when you look at a line that doesn't really make sense. You call it a stinky line. So just very quickly, for those that aren't familiar, you look at the line is the point spread. So when the odds makers this week opened, the odds makers had LSU as a 6.5-point favorite. And you looked at that and you said, man, LSU just allowed 700 yards to Ole Miss. Gave up 55 points. Now they got to go on the road to Missouri, which is 5-0, ranked. It's a sellout crowd. They're going to be sky high. Why is LSU a 6.5-point favorite in this game? That's a stinky line. Because what happens is the general public goes, everything I just said, they go, and I'm getting 6.5 points. Give me Missouri. And so they all just dump their money on Missouri. And that happened this week. And the line went from 6.5 all the way down to 4. Have you seen what's happened today? The really smart bettors have come in and bet it back up to 5.5. Y'all, I never bet LSU games. I don't bet on LSU. It's not out of principle or anything. It's just I don't trust that I'm completely objective. As much as I try to sit in this chair and be objective. If they tell you, I think they're going to win, I'll tell you I think they're going to win. If they're going to lose, I'll tell you I think they're going to lose. I just picked the Saints to lose this weekend. And I've picked LSU to lose plenty. But I don't know that I'm always 100% impartial because I love my team. But y'all, that isn't just a stinky line. That is a rotting fish carcass in a dumpster full of flood water for a week. Stinky. That's how badly that line stinks, which tells you they know something. Go the other way. And LSU's offense, as we've talked about, but largely ignored this week because all of the focus has been on the defense, LSU's offense is truly elite. We all know that at this point. And they're going to score on everybody. So teams are going to have to outscore LSU, which for some will be easier said than done. And some will just be easy. In this game in particular, y'all, there's a couple things. One is the bounce back effect for LSU, which is very real. We've talked about it. When you're embarrassed, you generally, when you're an athlete at this level and you're embarrassed the way LSU was, generally pride kicks in and you go play your ass off the next week. Earlier this week, we ran through all the games in the last several years where LSU has had an embarrassing loss, including last year against Tennessee. Week later, boom, they go on the road to Florida and score 45 and win. The other part of this as well, just if you're looking at the dynamics of the game, LSU, and Brian Kelly has said this, bringing in Pete Jenkins, LSU is going to play a four-man front defensively this weekend. And I think that is so key because it's going to put Mason Smith, Mekhi Wingo, Jacoby and Guillory, Jordan Jefferson in positions to do the thing they do really well, which is just wreck stuff on the interior. You're not going to be relying more on your linebackers and your secondary. You're going to be relying on your front to go be the 4- and 5-star guys that they are and wreck stuff against Missouri. In the last 2 weeks, you've played mobile quarterbacks. Brady Cook is averaging 1.1 yard per carry this year, and he's got a bum knee. He doesn't do the things necessarily that hurt this LSU team. Oh, Missouri's going to move the ball and score because LSU ain't great defensively. We know that. LSU's just going to score more than Missouri. Not only is LSU going to win, the odds makers tip their hand. LSU's going to win, and they're going to cover that spread. LSU's going to beat Missouri. I got it 37-30. Missouri's going to score 30 on LSU, but LSU's going to score more than that. I like LSU to go to Como, 11 a.m., get a bounce back win 37-30, and then on to Auburn, which is a whole new set of problems because Hugh Freeze can create problems that will give this LSU defense a lot of headaches. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.